Stories of the prophets and past nations. The Quran informs us that every nation on earth has, at some point in its history, been sent a messenger by God. We sent a messenger to every community, saying, "Worship God and shun false gods." This shows us that messengers play an important role in revelation. Every messenger sent by God to mankind, from the very first prophet, Adam, all the way to the final prophet, Muhammad, came with the same core message of monotheism. Worship the one true God, our Creator, and not false gods. But why did God choose to send messengers at all? Why not just drop scripture from the sky? Messengers play the crucial role of teachers. Having revelation or knowledge is one thing. We also need a teacher to provide its correct interpretation, explaining an example in order for mankind to make use of the knowledge and implement it properly. Imagine going to a school that is without teachers, with the children just being handed the textbooks on complex subjects such as algebra apart from the school. Being a very rowdy environment, many of us would struggle to understand the information contained in the books. Along with the stories of prophets, the Quran is filled with stories of past nations who followed and those who refused to follow God's messengers and rebelled against God. Stories are an amazing means of capturing our attention and imparting wisdom and morals that when we reflect on them. There is a lesson in the stories of such people for those who understand. These stories are not in the Quran for the purpose of entertainment, but rather serve as an example to us so that we can avoid the mistakes of past nations in history. The Quran tells us that Prophet Muhammad is the last and final messenger. Muhammad is not the father of any one of you. The Quran tells us that Prophet Muhammad is the last and final messenger. Muhammad is not the father of any one of you. Men, he is God's messenger and the seal of the prophets. If God has sent many messengers before Muhammad, then why would he stop at Muhammad? Why wouldn't God continue to send more messengers in the future? Every messenger prior to Muhammad was sent to his own people and not the whole of humanity. Prophet Muhammad is the only messenger who was sent to the whole of mankind. We have sent you, Prophet, only to bring good news and warning to all people. Moreover, the message of Muhammad, the Quran, represents perfection in the way of life. For human beings to live, as God says, "Today I have preferred your religion for you, completed by my blessing upon you, and chosen as your religion Islam." If something has been perfected, it cannot be further improved. There is no need to send any additional messengers or messages to mankind.